Little sip of water. Do a little stretch. Ooh. Spin in the chair as the usual. Make our shrimp posture a little bit more lobster-like instead. We don't want shrimp posture. We want lobster posture. Right, so we are back in Dead by Daylight for some more killer how-to runs. If you weren't here for the last stream, this is where we kind of play around with Dead by Daylight while we are making ourselves a guide on how to be a really good beginner killer. I personally think that it went very well last time. I don't know if it was watched at all, but I don't really care. And it looks like we might actually have a pretty good chance of running into, a pretty good chance of having quite a few good matches today. Because last time the match queue time was pretty low. We only got to play a couple killers, which was fine. But hopefully today we can roll in a couple more. So, 'tis the season, after all. Yeah. Since last time, a new killer has dropped, and I've already prestiged her to level 1, so that all of her perks can be split across a few other characters. I actually have put a couple of her perks on a couple other characters. So, yeah, it's real stupid, and I love it. But we're going to have a warm-up match, first and foremost, and I figured, you know what? It was either going to be Dredge, because it's December, but I think we'll hold off on that for when the more proper holiday event comes in the next couple weeks or so. Let's play as the Houndmaster just to get ourselves a nice little warm-up. Let's go in there. I have pretty okay setup here. Obviously, her Scourge Hook Jagged Compass. I mean, all her perks are good. You can go in a very different variety of ways. I figured the Jagged Compass was a good starting one while I understand the killer and whatnot. Same thing with Predator, Discordance, and Surge. This is just a blanket, let's see how this killer works, let's get used to her before we get a little bit more specific with all of her other stuff. So that's basically how we're doing that. What is our guide here? Kill the Obsession? Yeah, that'll happen eventually. I'm not great with this. I will say that. But I actually do enjoy the Houndmaster. She has some of the stuff that I look for in a killer. But she is also a little bit difficult to really get. I think when I do her guide entry, it's going to be easy to learn, hard to master. Because her initial learning curve is actually quite low, but getting her trick shots with Chase is actually quite difficult. Especially in smaller maps, or tighter corridor maps. So we will see how that goes. But this is a warm-up match. It doesn't matter if we win or lose. Hell, it doesn't matter if we win or lose in any of the matches, to be fair. So we'll see how it all goes. Everyone is... And yeah, I have Hound Sense reveals and auras for just a little bit longer. And bonus movement while I'm on Snuff's path. He's a good boy. It is funny that in the Dead by Daylight community, we consider a couple of the killers dogs. Like the Good Boy Puppers. I think Demigorgon and Alien count as like people saying, oh, they're good boys, they're dogs, and all that. But now that we have an actual dog, I want to see a fan art of the good boys, of just Demigorgon, Alien, and Snuff just kind of like eating out of dog bowls. That would be a spectacular fan art. I would love to see that. Also, if you haven't seen how the Houndmaster works and how it should play, this is probably a really good chance to learn. It's one of those, on paper, it doesn't sound too great kind of powers, but in practice, it actually does pull off. She does have a little bit of a camera glitch to her, though. I have noticed there are some glitchy moments with this character. I think she has to be a little bit more ironed out. Alright, so, first and foremost... Oops. Misclicked on that, but it's fine. I have the speed anyway. Saw you. Oh, you're already broken. Oh, this might be mean. Yeah, that's the chase skill shot is actually quite tricky to pull off. Finding enemies, or finding survivors, actually not that bad. I actually think she's got the best... Oh, and I lost her. But I know where she went, but I don't care. Finding enemies... Finding survivors with this character is actually really, really good. Like, she has surprisingly good map presence. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was going for searching.
Fine.
There we go. She has good map presence. It's her takedown stuff that I think could use a little bit of an improvement.
Look at you. You're the best.
Did I find you?
This egg. Out with you.
Thank you, Snuff. He's a good boy. Alright, Jagged Compass is going to take effect. This is now a Scourge Hook. And now Discordance tells me that more than one people are over there. That's why I have Discordance on. Oh, that was just her. Okay. There we go. Hello, Laura.
Now.
Yes, good boy.
Good.
Actually get some surge use. Ooh, she's got Bronco. It's not going to be a problem, though. Ooh, there's a hook right over here. Alright, we're going to switch Snuff to search. I'm going to say the forest one. Yeah, good map and search presence.
Yeah.
Oh, someone went this direction. Because Crow. I don't know where they went, though. Alright, I'm going to leave this one alone, because now... I'm on 3. Yeah, I don't have a lot of...
Now.
I don't have a lot of takedown also because I'm not doing quite well. God damn you. Who did that? Hello, police officer. I want search or chase. I'm gonna keep chase. Ooh, hey! There's Predator kicking in. I'll be honest, I didn't see you. You're just trying to be an annoying little bitch, aren't ya? Yeah, you are.
No.
Yeah, that is quite hard to hit, actually. That rearranged... Oh, God, Snuff, I'm so sorry. I thought that was somebody else. That shift...
Fine.
That reshifting to curve the bullet, essentially. Yeah, it's difficult. Yeah, they're trying for the center here. There we go. Surge kicks in. Real nice. Where'd you go? There you are. You gonna try for the thing? Yes, she is, but she's gonna fail. Onto the hook, which is the generator with the most. Oh, it's actually you. Oh God, I'm so winded. Kind of chase him off that. Hello, Lori. Oh wait, you're not Lori Struthers. You're a different blonde person. Yoink. There we go. On you go. There we go. We're actually doing pretty well. Yeah, that's now doing that.
Finally a rat.
That's enough. There we go. I've kicked that a little too much. So that's going to be a problem. Hello there, Laura. Stabby, stabby. Oh, someone did a ritual. There we go. See, I tend to not use
Extra chum for you after.
Snuff too much. Just because it's hard to use. There you go. However... Alright, that's just gonna be a problem. I might have to let that go. Oh, hello. Switch over to Chase. He tried escaping. Good attempt. There we go. Come on. Let's put you right here.
Like a worm.
That one's gonna be a problem for me. I'm gonna assume that they're all back there. No! I mean, it's gonna get popped. I know that. But a little bit of delay is okay.
Sick.
Alright, back to the main center generator. Yep. Let's do a little... Ooh, what? I saw some scratchies. Ah. Who? I don't know.
Sick.
Do a little look-see. Oh, hello. Stay away from that center bit. No, you can't do anything with it.
Look at her. Extra bones for you.
Hello. Come here. Good stab. I think this one's his third, unfortunately. I actually haven't been paying attention. That is unfortunate in my hand. Yeah, that's his third. Oh, but I killed my obsession, so I'm okay with this. And I can't kick this generator anymore. Ooh, hello. Sable! I haven't seen you yet. Or I haven't seen a lot of you yet. No. Sorry, girly. The flashlight save also was not effective. Oh god. Oh god. Come on. Come on, you little son of a bitch. There we go. That was her first? Alright, I can't kick this anymore.
Fine.
Alright, that's fine. I just need a little bit of speed. I have inherently 3-gen, or will have inherently 3-gen these guys. Because all of those in the back have been finished. Alright, I'm just gonna place... Okay, let's go over here. Ooh. Not expecting to see somebody. Hello, Laura. Snuff doing such a good job. He is such a good boy. He is the best of boys. Come on. Oh god, the pony. My pony.
Fine.
There we go. Oh, you should have put that down. Alright. Let's try a chase here. Well, actually, no, maybe we don't need to.
Now.
No, yeah, no. The going through everything. Oh, right through the window. Oh, and she's right next to the basement. I'll take that. Is this going to turn the basement hooks into skirt hooks? It did not. Oh, that's unfortunate for you. Alright, Snuff. This is your moment. Ooh, I think I'm hit. I don't know if I should have hit that one.
Despicable vermin.
Smush. Very nice on everyone's part, though. Not the cake. She did nothing to help the team. But GG's, anyway. I mean, they did good. Like, that Laura did very well.
This should be fast.
Yoink. Alright, and just earned some blood points. Excellent! We'll be doing nice stuff with that. Okay, then. Now that we've gotten our warm-up out of the way, that was a really good warm-up, I will say. Let's actually jump back into our guide. Now, there's two options we can go for, because I want to do both of them today. Because they're on the basic, they're the basic killers. I'm going to actually go with the Huntress, because the nurse needs a little bit more of a warm-up before you can really play as her properly. So we're going to go with the Huntress. Unlike Trapper, Wraith, and Hillbilly, the nurse and the Huntress actually were added to the base kit of killers much later. After the game had already been out for quite a while. I think it was smart of them to add these two, because they have, well, I think the Huntress was the first real range character, and the nurse is just fucking different. She's just weird. So it like, these 5 killers definitely bridge the gambit of what Dead by Daylight killers can be and what they are capable of. So, the real question is, do I want to go with my pimento loaf build? Because it's pimento loaf. Anyway, or do I want to go straight closet build, or cabinet build, or whatever, because this is for what's the word I'm looking? Locker build, or heaven forbid we just go with and try an adept. I actually, well, no, because plaything is always fun. I'm gonna go with my locker build, because that doesn't take as much concentration and follow through than pimento. This is hard to pull off, but when you do, it's really good. This is a little bit more bread and butter with the Huntress. So, we're gonna go just straight up lockers. Do I have any yellows that I can... hunting category? Or do I just want 25 in everything? Or do I want a cake? Let's go 25 in everything. Spreading out the points is usually better. Especially if you don't have a true strategy. This is just an all-encompassing kind of thing. So yeah, I got 3 perks that activate when you open up lockers, and with the Huntress, you always are going to be opening up lockers. And the Gearhead, because you're always going to be hitting somebody. There's always going to be an injury, so Gearhead actually is huge value. But we don't talk about perks in this guide, so instead, we're just going to be going over the basics, and these are just bonuses that we're using. Also, I have undetectable for 30 seconds when I open up a locker, so... This build's a little mean. This is the meaner one, because actually I have extra speed while opening a locker. That actually is, like, good value. And then time required to reload hatchet. So opening up a locker is actually super fast, so I have more time in that 30 seconds rather than the usual time. It's all about ratios and numbers. But let's talk about the Huntress. Look at how small her skills are. But my god, she is... because of how simple she is, that is why she is so good. Everyone loves the Huntress to play as her, to play against her, because she is so simple to understand, but there's just a little bit of depth. There is some depth that you need for understanding how to really get good value out of the Huntress. Despite being what you think, she is not noob friendly. She is easy to learn, hard to master, because there are some tricks that you need to learn, along with managing your axes and all of that. So, also she is the one and only person mechanically to have a humming instead of her. What are you doing? Fuck. To have as her terror radius instead of. Why didn't you do anything with that? Fuck. Kind of figured. I'm gonna leave that alone. Boop, boop. Kick the gen. AA and Gearhead already has taken up some advantage here. I don't know what these people are trying to do. Fuck. They're doing something weird. I'm not gonna have it. Hello. There we go. Nice little quick splash. Alright, I will take... There we go. A nice little... simple little axe throw. Knock ourselves down a survivor. Oh god, she's got pony too. Well, you know what? Solo queuing, that'll do it to you. Alright, I need... Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Boom. Break that. Only got 3 hatchets left in my back pocket. We're gonna very quickly grab those. No one was around, which means no one screamed or was revealed. So they're all probably over this side. Over here. Yeah, they were all over there. I heard that. Nope. It's very dangerous to put down a pallet with a Huntress, because she can just do that. Oh, you bitch. Alright, fine. I'll carry her somewhere else. Oh, she's trying. She is really trying. Oh, she got it too. That was a good hook save. Alright, bitch. You think you're safe? I'll find you. didn't find her. It's fine. Fuck. Not always great. Oh, she faked me the fuck out. Good for her. That was really good, actually. I did not see that coming. I know she's around here, though. Yoink! Okay. I know for a fact that this is going to be your second hook. Oh, I also am very much... Oh, fuck. Not going to get to her in time. Come on. Ah, shit. Stupid ponies. Come on, this is fine. This is fine. I can get it. Alright, yes, guide me into here. Come on, come on. There we go. Alright. She's on her second. We are not going to bother with her anymore. Like, it feels like I'm tunneling her, and I'm not. But I can absolutely see someone pointing that out. So, it was all happenstance of who we see first and who not. These... Oh my god. I think I'm at it. Like, my Huntress is in high MMR here. So I might actually be doing pretty badly. No. Fuck. Being real twitchy about this. There. Nope, got her that time. Make me happy about that. There's a hook right over here with your fucking name on it, thank God. Yeah, okay. Top girl with the... what's the word I'm thinking of? Attack on Titan crests? I don't know. I see you. We've got a little bit of a wind up. Not you, though. You were just on the hook. So we're gonna leave you alone. I'm fucked. With that one over there and these two over here, I would be lucky to get another hook here. Yeah, might as well kick this. Don't know why it's down. Oh, they are just everywhere. Alright, I'll take you two. Oh, fuck, too close. She's just a little wily motherfucker. Yeah, I figured it was that one. No. I see you. I'm not gonna kill you. You, I know, are on your third. And even though I very easily could go for you, I'm not. I want the good hunt. Nope, that's not gonna work. Didn't think it would. Alright, let's try aiming up. Oh no, that's I shoot these things way too far forward. Come on. No one's around. She double backed. Oh, fuck. No one's there. No one's actually there. Okay. Oh, I see Scratchies. Scratchy Scratchies! We only have a couple hatchets left, and that's not great. Ow. Ooh, too high. I am not hitting my skill shots. Nope, I am not hitting my skill shots, and both of these were open. Shoot. I'm out of hatchets. I was not managing my hatchets. I haven't played Huntress in a while. That's also why it's probably not great. Ooh! Hello. Yep, they're gone. They're gone. All gone. Yep. No, I got nobody. Oh. I'll close the hatch. Sure. Just free points. Couple extra free points before the match ends. Fuck. Shooting gallery and there we go. There you go. Go. That was horrible on my part. Almost 21k. That's still fine. I'm just gonna go with the GG's. Did anyone? Yeah, they all escaped. Of course they all escaped. I did horribly. Yeah, those guys were on point. They might have been in a group call together, but they were on point. Let's run that back again. Because I did not do that well. Let's actually do another match on her. Because after all, this isn't about winning and losing. This is about understanding the mechanics of the killer. And I was a little bit more preoccupied with trying to hunt those girls down. So, we could have done that better. But yes, anyway, the Huntress, as you saw, very easy to use. However, the skill shots, the fact that you actually have to hit your axe throws is the key for not being noob friendly. Especially with... actually, let me double check this. Reloads at a locker. Yeah, no. There is a slight drop to the hatchets. So there is an arc curve that the further you go, the further it drops. So in order to hit really far people, you have to aim a little bit more up. So that's why, like, understandably, she's very easy to learn about just chucking hatchets at people. But the actual hitting and the trajectory and actually hitting is where she becomes hard to master. So that's where that comes in. But she is an absolute wonderful entry to any ranged character. That's what I'm going with. Do I want to do the hatch thing again? You know what? We're gonna go with my pimento loaf. This one takes a little bit of... This one's tricky. But it's very good. Well, okay, it's not good, but it's fun. Especially with Plaything. Because anytime I hook somebody, they become oblivious to me until they clear off the totem that is made, which if I get all 4 people on a hook, that's 4 totems, which then is destroyed, which then we have 4 dull totems, plus Hex Ruin. So they are technically hunting for hexes already, but we kind of want Ruin to go away, and then Retribution for whenever someone is doing something with totems. And then, so that would counter to about 5 or 6 at least, and you only need 5 to get them permanently locked. But it is hard to do. It is tricky. What I try and do is get at least all 5 dull totems on the field, and then just do them all in one, instead of, oh, I'll do a couple here and a couple here, because as I've tried this build, they have been just wiped out before I even get to, like, the 3rd totem. So it's kind of an all-in-one, but at that point also the match is close to being over, so it's tricky. Ooh! Especially when totems aren't hidden well, but this might be okay. I mean, obviously there's a totem there. Let me look around. There's a totem over there in the far corner. Yeah, there's 2. That's Ruin and Retribution. Not Retribution. Oblivion, or whatever it's called. I want to do my best. I saw you. Ah! No. That's my totem. You are not going to break it. There we go. A good early hook here is actually quite good, because then... there it goes. Ooh, and that was, in fact, Ruin. Oh, and that was a good flashlight save. Oh, these people know what the fuck they're doing, and I hate them for it. Leon, I want you dead now. Nope, we kill you. Fuck. Alright, you want to play that way? Oh, wait, I don't have the... Alright, I think I just lost both of my totems. These people are absolutely playing as a group. Don't just stick around the goddamn thing. Alright, unfortunately... Oh, wait, no, I never hooked you in the first place! Haha! No, fuck you, Leon. Fuck you, Leon. I'm taking her to the basement, and she will die. No, okay. Fuck, you want to do it that way? Oh, we've got some altruistic people on this team. That's now 2 blind motherfuckers. 2 blind mice. Grab myself a new hatchet. Now, I have to remind myself that I don't actually have the locker perks. So that's why I looked through a locker and didn't find people. No, we're okay though. Alright, that's 2 people off the hook, but they have Oblivious, which means they are not going to hear my presence. They're not going to hear my lovely song. Boop, boop. This map is really good for hiding in the open because of all these bushes. Hello. Is that a Sable I saw? It is. Sable. Alright, now I do slow down just a little bit. Gotcha. Who was the fucker with the flashlight? It's you, Leon. Oh, he's doubling it up, too. There we go. Now, I'll be very honest, I don't know where Leon went. But I don't like him. Where the fuck are all the hooks? There we go. Yeah, Leon is being very altruistic. All of these people are being quite altruistic. Get the fuck away. That's gonna be their downfall. I actually know now, with how they're all acting, why— oh! Leon, you motherfucker, I'm blind. That's why I can't see anything. Oh, he's good. Oh, he's very good. Alright, I'm just gonna nick you just a smidge. I have yet to see you. Where are you going? Alright, I'm gonna collect a couple hatchets. Notch it back up. Alright, I only see one dull totem there, but I do see quite a few other... Hi there. Still haven't collected you either. Ah, you went the wrong direction. Alright, that's 2 then. See, it's all about a counting game. Oh, he got me good there. Leon, you... How did I do that? Okay, I'll take it. Oh, he's really good. That Leon is so good, and it makes me hate him so much. He has saved so many of his people. Fuck you. He's doing a really good flashlight build. I can already tell. I'm also being very... I'm thinking to myself that the flashlight's gonna run out, and I don't think it's gonna run out. Alright, I'm leaving him alone. I got my sight back. I got my sight back. I'm good. Plus, I know somebody's over here. There we go. Come on, fish. Come on, fishies. Gotcha that time. Ha I learned. Come here. You're the only one with the flashlight, so you're the only one I care about. Leon, that's your second hook, Leon. Smash. I need to grab some hatchets. Didn't realize how low those were. Alright, I've got 3 dull. Hello. Three dull. But as you can see, there's only 2. Oh, he still got me there. There's only 2 generators left, and see, that's the problem with the pimento loaf thing. Trying to pimento everything is, Ooh, slow on that one. This has been a good match. This has been a very good match. Boop, boop. Yep, that one I figured was gonna go. Alright, they only got 1. They haven't 3-gen'd themselves, which is good on their part. Not on mine. Hi there. Oh, fuck you. Fuck, I should have thrown. Where'd you go, Jake? Nope. Alright, this one's gonna be your third. Nope. She's dead. You lost her. Oh, no, she's not dead. Aha! Point in that direction. Nope. That's now your second. And then Pimento is kind of pointless right now. But I've got everybody on 2 hooks. I've 2 hooked everybody. But I did lose them, and this is going to be a very unfortunate loss for me. Been around here. I'm out of hatchets. Yoink! Alright. Yep, it's the other one. Alright, you're gonna try for a... Fuck. Where'd you go? There you are. Yep, he's out. And I got one. You know what? For that match, one is good. They did very well. GG's. Well played. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Leon is 100 prestiged. He had what I assumed he had. Let me go see here. Yeah, he had that. Yeah. Ooh, and Windows of Opportunity. Yeah, no, that was a good match. Ooh, claim rewards. Gimme. I'm probably going to be able to get... Probably before the end of the year, or by the end of the year, whatever sale goes on, I'll probably have gotten enough ARC cells or something, and sales things to get the last few killers I need. I'm very happy with that. Okay. So, now that we have played as the Huntress for a little while, let's go over to the guide. This is it as of now. We're going to add a section. We're going to put it right here. The Huntress. Now, it's been a hot second, so let me remind myself on... Save that. How this guide, how everything looks. Let me see. Let me preview this. Trapper, easy to... Okay. So, Huntress. Easy to learn. Hard to master. And with that, we're going to highlight. And then we begin. So how do we start this? What is the little blurb that we want for the beginning of this? Ooh, okay, I got it. When you first hear the humming, you know it's when you... Ooh, I had it, but then I lost it. What was it? I should have said it out loud. When you first hear the humming, you know it's too late. The Huntress ooh. Is the most list of... That's not how you spell simplest. Simplest of ranged killers, but still has enough Still has enough what? What is the word I'm thinking of? Instead, good difficulty curve to make her both satisfying. That's not how you spell satis. That is how you spell satisfying. Hey! To play as and against. All right, we need more though. That's a good base start, but we need a little bit more. Something about the actual fact that she's Let me think. Ooh, I completely forgot. Boop. Choose a file. I gotta put her picture in the spot. So we put you here. We put you, insert you there. Want to save, and I got to preview just to see how this. Easy to learn, hard to master. That's not how that goes. That needs a little bit of a bump, and I absolutely put in the wrong thing. I need to highlight it. We need to bolden it. That's it. That's how it looks. And then, yep, there we are. That's better. All right, so now we need a little bit more of a blurb here. So when you first hear the humming, you know it's too late. The Huntress is the most simple of ranged characters, ranged killers, but still has a good difficulty curve to make her both satisfying to play as and against. Is she the most simplest of ranged characters? I think she is. I think she is. More will come. More will come. So, the basics. And then we bolden that up. Oops. Basics. Let me save and preview just to see. Yeah, it's going to have more there, but we should be good. Let me double check. This is me and my short-term memory. Yeah. Oh! No, I had... Huntress is just doing a little bit of ranged on there. Here we go. List! Copy. And paste. There we go. Save that. Preview there. Beautiful. Just gonna minimize that for there. Okay. Let's at least go over the basics here, shall we? So that's about throwing the hatchets. Aiming and throwing the hatchets. And something about the difficulty curve being also curved with the hatch arc throwing. Your that? Oh, there, that is. Are good for both offense and defense. That is absolutely... Oh, there's only one F and... no, there's not. Oh, no, there's an S! We learn typing new things every day. Basics. Your hatchets are good for both offense and defense. You'll want to use them just like she just did right now. You'll want to use them to hit not farther. What do we want here? Now something about that doesn't feel right. That's not right, quite right there. Ooh, that's not bad. Offensively, throwing a hatchet at survivor. Oops. That's a bit too far to injure or down is offensively throwing a hatchet at a survivor that's a bit too far to injure or it's a bit too far to injure is on the cusp of being downed is where this killer shines. Defensively. Oh, I got it right. Yay. Defensively, you can use the threat of a thrown hatchet to scare off survivors and make them second guess their next running path. think that works. Basics. Your hatchets are good for both offense and defense. Offensively, throwing a hatchet at a survivor that is a bit too far to injure or is on the cusp of being downed is where this killer shines. Obviously, that's obvious. I'm agreeing with my own statements. Ha ha ha. Defensively, however, you can use the threat of a thrown hatchet to scare off survivors and make them second guess their next running path. As you saw a couple times in the previous match, they did a lot of serpentining. Or at least the couple matches actually. You saw them. They were serpentining. They were kind of not dropping pallets, kind of dropping pallets. That's where this does really, really well. We're gonna want to do advanced. I think it was only advanced and not advanced tactics. I have to double check because. Yep, no, it's just advanced. Huntress. Alright. Highlight you. Make it bold. I want to see what the preview looks like. Yeah, that's because of that. We want to make a little bit of a gap. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so actually, here's the question. Was what I just said basics or advanced? Because the other option we have for, what we're talking about here is the hitting of the hatchets and whatnot. I'm actually thinking you know what? I'm thinking this is more of an advanced thing. And what we just wrote, is more of an advanced tactic. Hatches are good for offense and defense. We're learning that. Okay. Learning to throw your axes. Yeah, it's just there's no will be your first. No, let me double check that. Learning to throw your axes will be your first learning curve. That's, which is appropriate because your hatchets, TCH, don't have a perfectly straight trajectory. Did I have trajectory correct? No, I didn't. What did I get wrong there? Big words. Trajectory. Oh, it's a J, not a G. I always thought, maybe it's because target. Trajectory. Target trajectory. It makes sense. They have a slight downward drop? Yeah, because we already used curve. Drop after being thrown longer distance. I'm gonna say most throws you make won't be affected or effected. I think it's A. Because it's effect on something, there is an effect on... Yeah, I think it's... affected by this. But your longer trick shots will need to be compensated for by aiming slightly more up. I think that's a pretty good start. I think that's a pretty good basics, don't you? Learning to throw your axes will be your first learning curve, which is appropriate because your hatchets don't have a perfectly straight trajectory. They have a slight downward drop after being thrown a long distance. Most throws you make won't be affected by this, but but your longer trick shots will need to be compensated for by aiming slightly more up. I don't personally do very well with my trick shots, but I have gotten a few, and they feel great. I will say that. Then when we move on to the advanced stuff, the hatchets are good for offense and defense. Actually makes a little bit more sense. Is there a mastery we can put on this? I don't feel like there is. The basics of learning how to throw and the opportunities of your hatchets of both offense and defense, I think is about the basics of what we need to go over. It's just the just a little bit more on the killer's blurb that we need to put in. So when you first hear her humming, you know it's too late. Huntress is the most simple of ranged killers, but still has a good difficulty curve to make her both satisfying to play as and against. Ooh. Ooh, yes. Being the first ranged... Oh, no, that's not... Ranged killer in DBD. Ooh, I forget. Do I just write out Dead by Daylight or DBD? I think I do. I'm just gonna say this game. She holds being the first ranged killer in this game, she holds first real. No, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. Well, first off, let's save. We need to put in, I want to double check again with what I do here. Trapper, killer recommendations. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was called. Huntress. Recommendations. And again, I got recommendations wrong. Bolden that. Put that off to the side. Do a little save. Yeah, I need it to be a little bit more out, right? No, and then that doesn't have a thing. Trapper, easy to learn how to master. I like it all to be uniformed and properly spaced and all of that kind of stuff. And looking good. What else is, again... What else is good against her? Or what as her? What should we put in here? This is where some helpful chat people can chip in here, but we obviously don't have any of those, so we're just gonna have to come up with ideas ourselves. Right, Huntress? Right? I know. Ooh, that's it. Her ability or her power? I'm going to say ability. Her ability... No, I already have her kind of as the most simplest of ranged killers. Do I want to do this instead, not at the end, but in the middle, between the hear humming line and the simplest of ranged killers? What would that be, though? Actually, I don't know. I really don't know. I think... put a couple spaces in between. Let me do that. Yeah, I may leave this. There's not much to... There's not much. Maybe if I think of something else later, it'll come to me. But for right now, I think we're okay. So, actually, fair point. Let me go back one, preview that. Nope. We get one more space, and then we're good. Save it up. Okay. Let's go back over to game capture. Hey. And take a look at the killers that we can recommend here. I would say the clown is very... he's a ranged character. He is actually a ranged character, very similar to the Huntress, so I think the clown is going to go, go on the list here. Technically the Plague is more of a ranged killer, but I wouldn't say recommending the Plague. She's more akin to the... I was going to say she's more akin to the Doctor. She leaves stuff down. We're definitely putting in the Death Slinger. Death Slinger. Oh, there's no H. There's an H there. Death Slinger. Hello, baby. Unfortunately, I have to put the Trickster down as well. The Trickster. And I'm doing simple killers, like the next step. So the artist... Ooh, do I put the artist as something like her? Something like her? I know the Lich is technically ranged, but I wouldn't put him at... Well, he's also a arc cell killer, so I wouldn't put him there. Technically, the Unknown also. Ooh, I mean, there's a lot of ranged killers in this game, and they're very good. Houndmaster isn't a ranged killer. Well, it is technically a ranged killer. I consider it more of a rush killer, but... Actually, fair point. Do I want to put... No, the Hillbilly is... I wouldn't recommend the Huntress if you like the Hillbilly, so I wouldn't put that there. I definitely would say Artist and Houndmaster have more similarities. I guess I do have to put the Unknown. I do think I'm going to put the Unknown on this. And do I put the Artist? I mean, these are a lot of recommendations. I mean, the Huntress is very simple, as we've stated, and only throwing a hatchet. So if you like just simply throwing a hatchet, what are something that you simply just want to throw? And the Clown, the Deathslinger, and the Trickster are very simple throwing characters. So I think the Unknown fits that bill, but the Artist does not, because you actually have to have your ranged stuff hanging in the air for a little bit to make her really good. So I would say she's more Cenobite coded, but yeah, no, she has a bit more going on than some of the others. So yeah, we'll put in the Unknown, and I think that'll be it. The Unknown. Save that. Gonna look at the preview. Let me go and switch over to that. The preview is thusly. This is what her entry looks like. Pretty good, easy to learn, hard to master. Pretty small blurb. We might edit that later or a different day. Basics, advanced, and then killer recommendations after that. Let me go back over to Trapper here and make sure we have... Yeah, these aren't spaced, I realized. So I might want to space those. Actually, you know what? Let me go preview guide. That's going to be easier. Let's go over Huntress here. What looks better? The big text or the broken apart stuff? I think the broken apart stuff looks a bit better. So let's go with spaced and spaced. And preview that. Yeah, the broken apart stuff looks better. Yeah. So let's go over to then the Wraith. Enter there, save that. Having a little bit more space to read and whatnot is pretty good. And then that has that. We save it there. We're gonna go to the preview guide. Yeah, the spacing, it makes it a little bit longer, but every killer has their own little thing, and everything else is like that. So I think we're okay. Yeah. And killer recommendations. I want a little bit of a space in between all of that. I think I do too. Let me preview that. Yeah, I'll do. I can live with that. See, it's not only about putting together the guide. It's about making it look good for people to read as well. You have to think of many things. Actually, I saw a guide. I noticed another guide, kind of similar to what I'm doing here. That was also very good. Very different information than what I'm doing, which is great. I love that there are different versions of how this can work. Alright, we're going to add section. This goes right here. That's going to be the nurse. I'm already going to tell you that this is a WTF. Save. We're going to add, for now, you know what, because why not? Let me go over and upload the nurse's picture. Save that. Preview here. WTF. Because remember, WTF is the ones that are weird and somewhat disorienting, and the nurse is that. So, and she goes in between that and the Huntress. So, oops, nope, back over to here. We minimize that. Back over to here. Game capture, minimize that. Okay. Into the nurse we go. This is going to be maybe a couple matches, but actually I know what I'm going to write for the nurse already, so this is probably going to be one match. I got my lovely death skin. I got very nicely themed stuff on her. Very nice indeed. For her, I have what I consider to be pretty good. I had Nowhere to Hide as a previous aura reading thing on this character, but it got a little bit more complicated than I wanted it to, and because of that, I had to scale her back a little bit, and she was a bit one trick with the perk setup that I had, so I had to make her a little bit more generalized. I love Monitor Imbues on her because it makes her terror radius smaller when she's not in a chase, so that means I can jump to somebody from my normal distance, from a really far distance, and they won't know that I'm near them. It is so good. It is so useful. Which, incidentally, that also pairs well with Nurse's Calling. A little bit less of a terror radius means that I'm going to be able to get closer to somebody when they're healing each other. Predator, because I will absolutely lose them in a fight, or in a chase. And Scourge Hook Pain, because there's no really good generator thing that I can do. I think I've said this before in other streams, but in here, Surge. Let me go over to here. Where is Surge? I don't know if I have Surge on you. Yeah, no, I do have Surge because I used you before. Let me go. Surge. Here it is. Oh, it was green. Alright, so, Surge, whenever I hit somebody and down them with a basic attack, this blows up a generator or generators within the radius, right? It's very good for many killers. Not Nurse, because her Blink Dash hit, does count as a special move, and it has to be specifically a basic attack. So this perk is actually very, very useless on the Nurse. So, and also, I don't like doubling up on killer perks. That's why I don't have Overcharge. It's just a personal preference. You obviously can do whatever you want with your killers. I don't put Overcharge on this character because I already have Monitor and Abuse. And Oppression works okay, but it could be a little much. I'd say you could switch out this and Oppression, and you would probably have kind of the same results. So, yeah. Anything that I can... No, I've kind of... Oh, no, they have some pudding. Hey, can't have your pudding until you eat your meat. Also, what do I need? Oh, I need, like, pittance of blood points. I'll be fine. Oh, then we'll finish up this this chapter. Yay! Also, plaid flannel. Like, this is a necessity for learning nurse. I still use it because I'm still not good with judging, and it's just really helpful. Which I'm gonna put a little blurb. I'm going to put a blurb in the basics when we write this character for plaid flannel. I don't normally, because again, when I stated this at the beginning of the guide, I don't talk about add-ons or perks because that complicates things. Unless it's inherently necessary to use, this is one of the few necessary to use add-ons for a character because she is so different and disorienting in some cases. She's not the most disorienting, but it is just that one step above hard to learn, hard to master in that sense. So that's why she's a what the fuck. Also, the match is taking a bit of a time. What are my dailies? Doctor, Shape, Mastermind. Oh, here we go. I think I might get to the Doctor in time. I know, I think we're gonna. But I don't know about... No, definitely not Mastermind or Shape. No, we're just doing... After this, we're doing Iridescence and then Arc Cells. Or we... Again, I made this call last time, but I don't know if I want to change it or not. Do I want to just do these in order, in a sense, and just go down the line? Or do I want to... Now that I have now that I'll do the basics, I'll then do the Iridescence and then the Arc Cells. It's a hard thing to do. I could, now that I've done the... Well, I mean, now that I will do the basics, I can just pick and choose. I'll be very honest, I could just pick and choose. It's my guide, it's my work in progress. It's my streaming. I don't know. It's a big feel it out kind of thing. Because there are some killers I don't really, I'm not great with, and also I haven't used enough, and also I just don't like. There are killers I don't like, despite the fact that most of these are really good, and I play as a lot of different killers. Like Blight. I can't play as Blight. I'm not good at him at all, for reasons obvious when we get to him, but... Alright. Oh, we're back at the alien stuff. Alien planet. So the first thing that you're going to notice about the nurse is she is slow. She's actually the slowest killer, obviously on purpose, because of her ability. But, yoink! That just means I can do this kind of stuff. I'm gonna actually do an early Scourge Hook here. Boop. Alright, something will explode, kinda, sorta. This... Oh, right. That was probably the one that exploded. Boom. Ooh, see, that's... Doing it too soon is always not great. I used to have Predator on... This is why I need the plaid flannel. Because I would have lost her immediately. Yep, and now that we've already... That's why Predator is on. But at least now I've injured her, and she's off and doing whatever. Hi there, you. Nope. I know where you're going, so I can just be there before you get there. I'll also be really honest. Whoop. Scared you off. I don't want you to fix this. I have to be on top of generators. Scourge Hook Pain is very good, but... You in here? Nope. My bony hand. Fuck. I overjudged it. Overshot it. Down. There we go. Hello, Miss Cupcake. Tasty. Hey, and I see them healing each other. Good to know. Where's a hook? There's a hook. Every bear's a hook. Go McDonald had a farm. I don't think I'm gonna make this. There it goes. Good, 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 good. Long range. Stabby, stabby! Nurse's Calling is one of the best perks, I will say. But again, we're not doing a guide for that. I'm not good with Nurse, but when I'm on point, I am on fucking point. This is actually one of the really good rounds I've had with Nurse recently. Chain that. Oh, no. Okay. Hi, Dwight. Gonna kick this for, well, can't exactly kick. You don't wait for the nurse. She will catch up to you in her own time. I should not be here. I should not be here. that was great. That was. All right, I think I've already hooked her. Oh, I actually didn't check to see if I hooked her once or twice. That's gonna be all right. Can they go someplace else other than here? They're a little focused. Nothing there. I mean, they're doing the healing stuff. I'm okay with keeping they're focused on this motherfucker. So good. That's actually really good for me. That's why they haven't gotten many generators yet. Alright, might as well you do the little swipe because you're gonna be. Ooh, so close on that. Yeah, Predator kicked in right when I wasn't expecting it. What? Also, you up there. No! I'm gonna... I actually have a really... there's a really good range. Ooh. 2 are blink. Just getting to places is actually really good. See, you can see how slow I actually am while in a chase. But the blink is, that's what you're supposed to have. Because, oh fuck, you fucker. But you understand why I'm so slow, because the blink is so quick. However, if I get... Fuck, I missed that one. Dwight, you're looping me. It's not hard to loop the nurse, but if the nurse is really good, I'm mid at nurse at best. If the nurse is really good, it's impossible to loop her. Oh, Dwight, I was not expecting you here. Well, I know that there's no flashlights, so I feel pretty safe on picking you up just out in the open. There we go. That is his second. Dwight is now off limits for the next however long this goes. So you can see why nowhere to hide would have been really good. Whereas then, I could just jump to wherever somebody is. Oh, that's not great for me. Oh, and this is my loss in a very big way. The generators are so spaced out. I just realized what Dwight's name was. That's pretty good. It's pretty good, Dwight. Hello! Oh, and Dwight's... Oh, I don't want to kill you. I will chase. And give him a little scratchy scratch. In the hopes that he leads me to somebody else. That was him jumping through there. Oh my god, they're on point. I had a really good early good bit of this match, but I am dropping the ball in the second half. In the second quarter. See, that's... fuck. That's why I need plaid flannel. It's very easy to just bounce yourself into a wall. Fucking they're all... I mean, they're all in a line, which is great, but... Alright, they're both in this corner. They're probably... Fuck you. Stop it. Then my fatigue sets in. Ooh, that's gonna be useful. I'm sorry, Miss Cupcake, if this is your last hook. It was not your last hook. But I'll take it nonetheless. Alright, I thought that was her third hook, I'll be very honest. I was a little surprised at that. This is the only one that's being worked on. They haven't necessarily 3-gened themselves, but I'm not in a good standing. Oh wow, they healed you quick. Yeah, they're in this area. wonder if I mean, I feel like I did quite well this match, or this game. This game, but they did kind of outplay me in the second half. I do need to be jumping around a little bit more than just what I've been doing. Where are your other friends? This is why Nurse's Calling is really useful. Not Nurse's Calling, why Nowhere to Hide was really useful. I could see people when I kick a generator. Maybe I should switch that up with Predator. Hi, Dwight. Yeah, what they're doing is good. They actually should be splitting their attention. They seem to be focusing on one generator, which is, I mean, it's good for me, but they definitely need to be splitting their attention. This one's going to be the one that gets popped, because I have to go and look at the others. Because... See, that one's the one that got popped. Hi there. Alright, that's actually really good for me. Mostly because... just do this. And jump behind you! There we go. Alright, well now my Scourge Hook Pain is no longer useful. Alright, that was not the hack. That was not the hook. That was right here. No, it was. No. Oh, God. There we go. Chase him out. She's off. I knew that, yeah, I knew. She was way too close and her thing was not going to... Yeah, I wasn't going to knock her down. I still feel like I did well in this match. Can I get Cupcake twice before she gets out? Depends. You know what? I did get a good number of hooks on that, though, so I'm okay. This is probably way better than what your first Nurse game is going to be like. I'm gonna GG's that, because most of them... Oh, no, all of them can see. They're all non-consoles there. Oh, and that Rebecca is actually a new player, or at least a new Rebecca player. No prestiging and level 1 perks. Yeah, no, Nurse. Nurse is super fun when you know how to use her. I have finished it. I am tier 70. I have now unlocked everything. This was actually the first time I purchased a premium track. Obviously, because it's Castlevania stuff, so there were some good things on it. Now I can just do the, you know, whatever bonuses come next. It's not a lot, and the rest is all blood points. But the next couple tracks we do will be fun. Alright, let's kick in with another killer perk. What is this one? Knock down 2 survivors within 60 seconds of downing another survivor 2 times. So basically knock down 3 survivors in 60 seconds. What do they expect you to do as Dracula? Ooh, and there's Nurse. Hit a survivor 3 times right after chasing at least 2 blinks as the Nurse. I'm usually good with 1, but yeah, no, 2. And it's just a hit. It's not knocked down. So that's actually... Probably could have done that, actually. Now that I think about it. Right. Is that a... Yeah, no, that was a survivor. That one... Let's go with something in more of the past one here. Hooked 3 different survivors. Yeah, we'll take that. And then the first one here is already, like, almost done. Oh, no, that one is also hooked 3 survivors. Alright, let's do that one. Because then all that's left is the key specific character perk, track things. That's good. So yay, that one's all taken care of. Right. So you can see why she's what the fuck. She has a high learning curve, even to start. Plus, she is super just hard to do. So, for the nurse's blurb. What do we start this as? I don't know. I have what I want for the basics and all that kind of stuff, so maybe we can start with that. Let's actually start with you. The basics. Bold. Okay, so it has to be like something plaid flannel. It's a absolutely must for starting to learn how to play as a nurse. So how do we start with that? Okay, I got it. Nurse is the slowest of killers. Compensating. That's not how you spell compensating, obviously. Compensating. To compensate, because I'm going to do to compensate for her power. Oh wait, no, that's not. I'll just put a because. Her power lets her move very... No, it doesn't technically move her very fast. It technically teleports her to places. Lets her teleport very far to... And it's just good, you know, lets her teleport. So learning how to learning Ow! Blech, my brain suddenly stopped working and isn't working on, blech. Working on words right at the moment. The nurse is the slowest killer because her power lets her teleport. So learning how to properly judge your teleport distance will be the key to catching survivors. Unfortunately, wait, that's not. Unfortunately, that's definitely not how you spell. Oh, no, there is the E. Yeah, fine, whatever. Unfortunately, the blink doesn't. No. Unfortunately, the blink distance it does start with unfortunately, though. Where does that go? Unfortunately, your blink range is your blink range ooh, there's something here. Your blink range is. Your blink range doesn't. Is that not doesn't? Oh no, it does. It does have an E. I always don't think that it has an E. Does or doesn't? Doesn't have any markings. So it can be very difficult for beginners to understand. This is where the add on of, let's see how I can, let me go over here, plaid flannel. Learn how to spell that. P-L-A-I-D. Flannel's easy enough, but that's not how it's spelt, but getting it down. P-A-D-E-L. Yeah, that's what I thought that was. where the add-on of plaid flannel is a must use. It gives you an indicator for... No. For your blink range. Oh god, my foot's falling asleep, so I'm pretzeled. Okay, it gives you an indicator. This is where the plaid flannel is. The add-on of plaid flannel is a must use. It gives you an indicator for your blink range. Making it much easier. There's an I there, not a Y. There we are. To understand your powers powers distance. Alright. That is... I mean, that's kind of the start of it. Once you feel comfortable enough with the ability, you can choose to remove it or not. I still use it. Nope, that's not the button. That's the button. Period there. Alright. There we go with the 8. That. Then we go with advanced. Bolden that up. Let's do a little save, because that was a lot of blurb there. The nurse is the slowest of killers because her power lets her teleport. So, learning how to properly judge the teleport distance will be the key to catching survivors. Fortunately, your blink range doesn't have any markings, so it can be very difficult for beginners to understand. This is where the add-on of plaid flannel is a must-use. The brown... I have to put brown add-on. I'm gonna... That's very key there. The brown add-on of plaid flannel is a must-use. It gives you an indicator for your blink range, making it much easier to understand your power's distance. Once you feel comfortable enough with the ability, you can choose to remove it or not. I still use it. I think with that, I think I have an idea of what I want to put as her blurb. I think. The nurse is very difficult to get Right. Her blink ability may be... Ooh, is she one of the strong... It may be... Her blink ability may be one of the strongest... Is her blink ability one of the strong... Yes, it actually is, because you teleport next to a survivor. Maybe one of the most powerful in the game, but being able to use it takes a lot of practice. There's no K in practice. Didn't think so. I'm definitely putting in more. I'm just trying to think now. What's the next... Ooh, move the mic. What's the next little blurb here that I want to put? What is the next little blurb? Her blink ability may be one of the most powerful in the game. Use it takes a lot of practice. Okay, that's what it is. She's a killer. Actually, you know what? We're gonna wipe that all out. Because instead, maybe I should talk about what tips her over to be a what the fuck kind of killer. Because being hard to learn, hard to master is one thing. There's a tipping point for these killers that make them really good, really bad. There it is. What initially makes this killer hard to learn is her ability to manifest herself. That's not how you spell manifest. In the most advantageous That's not how you spell advantageous. Adventurous. Then Gus. Is there an extra S? Advantageous. That's definitely not how you... No, it keeps saying adventurous. So we're going to scrap advantageous. Manifesting herself in the most... opportune? No. makes the killer hard to learn. Oh no, I've lost the sentence already. Lost it completely. I've lost it completely. I'm gonna keep with the what makes her what the fuck. But now I'm double guessing my what the fuck, my WTF ranking of her difficulty. Is she just hard to learn, hard to master? Comparatively to the other what the fuck killers, which is Blight and Singularity. Is she... No, I think now she is. Doing the quick turns is, can be a bit disorienting. So I'm gonna keep her on, no, I'm gonna keep her on what the fuck. Being able to port far distances sounds next to survivors extremely but by just playing one match with the... Nope, the gets capitalized because it's a title and also it's the game. Makes you wise. Makes you realize how skillful, great nurse players are. Because it's true. Like, people complain about how broken the nurse is. But until you actually play as the nurse, you'll understand she's not broken. She's just really, really difficult to learn. And once you do learn her, she's really good. So that actually I feel pretty confident about. Being able to teleport far distances next to survivors is extremely powerful. But by just playing one match with the nurse, it makes you realize how skillful great nurse players actually... no, it makes you realize how skillful great nurse players are. Oop, wrong button. Shift. Tips her over the edge from being difficult to WTF is difficult to master to WTF status is... Oh, there's no I. Right. Obviously. Don't know why there was an I there to begin with. What tips her over the edge from being difficult to master to what the fuck status is the level of... Ooh, not map awareness. Map awareness is singularity deal. The level of... blind... Not blind guessing, because you do have to... Status is the level of focus. I want to say focus. You need to have in order to focus, and I'm gonna slash timing. Level of focus slash timing you need to have in order to successfully down a survivor. In any... There's no... In... map without over slash under shooting your blink attacks. There's no R there. Okay, I think that works. I think that actually works. So, being able to teleport far distances next to survivors is extremely powerful. But, by just playing one match with the nurse, it makes you realize how skillful great nurse players actually are. What tips her over the edge from being difficult to master to what the fuck status is the level of focus and timing you need to have in order to successfully down a survivor in any map without over or under shooting your blink attacks. I think that works. Let me go check the preview. Perfect status on that. Let me bump that back a little bit. Preview, perfect. Okay, then we have our basics, which is Nurse is the slowest of the killers because her power lets her teleport. So learning how to properly judge the teleport distance will be the key to catching survivors. Fortunately, the blink range does not have any markings, so it can be very difficult for beginners to understand. This is where the brown add-on of plaid flannel is a must use. It gives you an indicator for your blink range, making it much easier to understand your power's distance. Once you feel comfortable enough with the ability, you can choose to remove it, or not. I still use it. Advanced Tactics! Here we go. You know what? I think there might be a mastery in this as well. So, I think we're actually going to put a mastery in this. But, Advanced Tactics. Now that you've got the blinking down, down, it's time to start hitting people. Okay, so this is now that you've got the blinking down, it's time to start hitting people. This is where, okay, now I have to think, you've got the blinking down, what is the next step here? And obviously is judging where the survivor is after the blink. Do you need your inhaler, nurse? I hear you kind of wheezing there, and I think you need. I mean, she is a skeleton in my thing, so that probably wouldn't really be needed because she has no lungs. Okay. Now that you've got the blink down, it's time to start hitting people. After getting close to survivor, after getting close to a survivor from a blink, your window of opportunity will to attack will be short. If you have blinked behind survivor, a quick slash is enough. But if you jump in front of, or in front of, or they swerve, you'll either... Here, there's no A in either, I believe. Need to... Ooh, what's the word I'm thinking of? You'll either need to... If you've blinked behind a survivor, a quick slash is enough. Let's put a semicolon there, actually, because that's two different sentences. But if you jump in front of, or they swerve... That's how you say swerve, right? Yeah, I think so. Swerve. No, swerve. Swerve doesn't feel right. Of them, or are oops, that was the wrong thing. I misdid that. List. Boop. Oh, I think there was a slash here. Let me double check. Boop. Yeah, that's fine. Let me redo that because I accidentaled put that there. It was a slash. Ah, you see, I already got it wrong. And you jump in front of them or are juked. Juked, I don't think is a good. I don't like the word juked. Sounds dirty. For some weird reason. Oh, God. I'm gonna save that also. Or the survivor has evaded you to adjust. Adjust. There's a D, because English. You'll need to adjust the tack. I think just adjust. Map awareness is important. There's no O there. Why is there no O there? Let me double check how this is. Now that you've got the blink down, it's time to start hitting people. After getting close to a survivor from a blink, your window of opportunity to attack will be short. If you have blinked behind a survivor, a quick slash is enough. But if you jump in front of them, or the survivor has evaded you, you'll need to adjust. Map awareness is important for determining how far you'll need to how you need to, oh, where's the, oh, there's a word I'm thinking of that it's about the mouse range, but it's not mouse specifically. It's your point of view. Need to face the running survivor or do another blink in order to catch back up with them. All right, let me read this out and see how this goes, because this one feels a little jumbled to me. Now that you've got the blinking down, it's time to start hitting people. After getting close to a survivor from blink, your window of opportunity to attack is short. Right, this all sounds fine already. If you have blinked behind a survivor, a quick slash is enough. But if you jump in front of them, or the survivor has evaded you, you'll need to adjust. Map awareness is important for determining how far you'll need to face the running survivor. You'll need to turn. Now that's it. Turn to. Need to turn to. Here's to the running survivor, or do another blink in order to catch back up with them. Try not to spam your blink your blinks. Try not to spam your blinks. This will only give the survivor time to run or taunt, because it happens, you. From you. No, that's not where that goes. From. That's where it goes. Run from or taunt you. There we go. Yes, space, there. Good. Let's go with the last one here. Mastery. Oops. Shift. Mastery. Bolden that up. This one feels a bit wordy to me, which makes sense because she's very difficult to get your head around in the beginning. I definitely see a lot of, I had a lot of trouble with the nurse first starting out for a very long time, to the point where I just didn't play as her. But then once I had played enough Dead by Daylight and was like, okay, I feel a bit more confident in my skills, then it was easier to get behind and play the nurse. And now that I'm actually okay at her, it's very rewarding. Let's see the preview. Being able to teleport, the attacks, yada yada. Basics, nurse is the slowest. Now you've got the blink down. Mastery. Okay. So mastery is actually very simple. It is, actually, we saw it a couple times in here. It's judging, it's judging where you think a survivor is going to be when they do a vault or a pallet or something like that. To really get full, yeah, there it is, full use out of the the nurses. I've used ability a lot. Let's use power. To really get the full use out of the nurse's power, you need to predict where a survivor is going to be. So that's most commonly, and Zoe is an I keep forgetting. Most commonly and easily easy places to do this is a pallet or vaulting location. There's a C, not a K. The best if you can blink behind those spots before they get a chance to jump through them. To really get full use of the nurse's power, you need to predict where a survivor is going to be. Most commonly and easy places. I think it's most common and easy places to do this is at a pallet or vaulting location. If you can blink behind those spots before they jump through them, as they jump through them, you can them surprise or even interrupt grab. Interruption grab them when they panic. Alright, to really get full use of the nurse's power, you need to predict where survivors are going to be. Most common and easy places to do this is at a pallet or vaulting location. If you can blink behind those spots as they jump through them, you can catch jump through, not through them, because I'm using them a lot here. If you can blink behind those spots and those spots as they jump through, you can catch them by surprise or even interruption grab them when they panic. I realize another thing that we need to put in that is very useful in Mastery, but it should be learned in Basics. Note also that your blink... Oops, nope. Come on. Blink can be used in vertical maps. Up slash... No, not pointing. Aiming. Up slash down with a charged... Whoops. Charged blink can quickly put you on a different floor note also that your blink can be used... Oh, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually put it as its own little dash here. Note also that your blink can be used in vertical maps. Aiming up and down with a fully charged blink can quickly put you on a different floor. And... surprise. Different floor and... Yeah, no, just on a different floor. Use that however you may with whatever the next stuff is. Okay. Okay. I feel good about that, actually, being able to tell... Okay, so... I think we got this down pretty good. We have the blurb at the beginning. Being able to teleport far distances next to survivors is extremely powerful, but by just playing one match with the nurse, it makes you realize how skillful great nurse players actually are. What tips her over the edge from being difficult to master to what the fuck status is the level of focus / timing, or timming, you need to have in order to successfully down a survivor in any map without over/undershooting your blink attacks. I think I got it down. So, killer mendations. There is 2 on that. Yeah, got it. I got it that time. All right, bolden that text up. Let us save this. Actually, I want to look. Let me see what it looks like at preview. It looks really good in the preview. It actually looks quite good. So, let's move over to game capture. Back over to here. And we will take a look at other killers. After I have put on 7 hollow shells. Yeah, I'll take that. Plaid flannel. Very useful, as we've discussed. All right. Who do we think the nurse is going to be? If you play the nurse, who is the next killer that you should learn or would enjoy? Strangely enough, Nightmare has a little bit of nurse, but not quite enough. He's his own problem in that sense. There's no one else quite like the nurse. I would say Blight. Maybe, because if you're used to playing as the nurse, you could probably learn how to play the Blight quite well. I'm gonna put down I legitimately don't know. She's so, like, because she is so unique, it's hard to recommend other killers to her. Or to somebody, if you enjoy it. Alright, let's clear our head for a second. What is her basics? Her basics are teleporting, pretty much. So any other killer that teleports is probably going to be useful. So Dredge actually might be a good recommendation for someone who likes playing as the nurse. Otherwise, maybe the Spirit, but I've already recommended the Spirit twice, I think, on both Wraith and Hillbilly. Though she would be, I mean, she's not too dissimilar because of the map speed. Map coverage, that's the word. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Not the Knight. Maybe Singularity? Singularity is... I mean, he is a teleport character as well. So I think... Nope, wrong one. Yeah, we're gonna put in the Dredge, the Singularity. Holy shit, I actually spelled Singularity right. First time. Boom. Yeah, so Dredge, much easier to play as, but also is one of those map teleporty characters. And the Singularity is also a map teleporty character, but has some extra bullshit that we'll get to when we play as the Singularity. So, yay. Alright, let me go back over to the Steam capture here. How to kill her for beginners. Should I capitalize for? I think I should. For beginners. Alright, so we've got the basic killers down. Trapper, Wraith, Hillbilly Nurse, and Huntress. We have plenty of space for the Iridescent and the Arc Cell killers. other stuff after that as well. Let us look at the guide. Because at this point, this is what I wanted, was the basics being covered along with the beginning killers. Once that's out, then I'll start putting in new stuff, but let's actually look at this guide and see how this looks. This is hopefully a helpful guide and with tips and tricks for first-time killer mains, along with additional killer how-tos, easier to understand killer difficulty rankings, and basic killer etiquette. So, perhaps you're someone that just started playing Dead by Daylight, or a Survivor main curious about trying Killer for the first time. Hell, you might even be a die-hard Killer main brushing up on your fundamentals. Either way, this breakdown of Killer how-tos might just be for you. Guide breakdown. So, along with the usual tips and tricks you'd expect from this guide, or guide like this, I'll also be giving killer recommendations, tactical how-tos, and my own difficulty ranking system that's, I think, simpler to understand. Note, I will not be using or recommending any perks or add-ons in this guide because I feel those would add too many variables / confusions to newer players, though I may mention one or two if they are extremely needed. The Nurse. I think there's a couple other. The Blight has one as well that's useful, but not as useful as the Nurse, but I still think it should be used. But yeah, and we have our difficulty rankings of the ability that they have with come with disorienting and confusion, leaving you say what the fuck. How to Killer basics. I've gone through this. Hopefully someone can read. Well, you'll read this and enjoy. How to Killer do's and don'ts. Now, I don't have, like, obviously I have the 3 sins on that. And I do have room for do's and don'ts. More do's and don'ts. There's definitely a lot more do's and don'ts that I could be putting in here. Like, a lot more. Hopefully, I mean, people that watch this or are going to comment will give me a couple suggestions and whatnot. So then I'll pop them in there when we do. But I think what we're doing here is fine. Let me actually... Can that go up one more? No, it can't. Okay. It looked a little bit... It looked a little bit far, but that's fine. Alright, and learning all of these kinds of things is what I think useful. Should I add something more to basic killers? The killers, because this is very, very small. These killers come free with the game. I would highly suggest playing all of them in order to get a feel for what your preferred playstyle, along with learning the basics of being killer. Should I put in basic killers leveling up? Because technically this is something you do need to learn when playing basic killer, or playing these killers. Maybe. That might be that might be going into there. But we have Trapper, easy to learn, hard to master. Wraith, noob friendly. Hillbilly, hard to learn, hard to master. Nurse, what the fuck? And Huntress, easy to learn, hard to master. I do want to fill in her little blurb a little bit more, because comparatively to all the other people, it's a bit sparse. But then afterwards we'll have more iridescent killers, which are killers that cost in-game currency, either iridescence or arc cells, preferably the shards, obviously. Shards are earned by leveling up your overall account and unlocking them from the free Rift track. And then we have, we'll put in those killers, because that's what we're doing next. And then we have arc cell killers, which are killers you can only buy with cells. The cells bought with real money and unlocked if you paid Rift, unlocked on the paid Rift track, though it's more like reimbursement for... it's a good thing I'm reading this. It's because that is misspelled. How much you pay versus how much you get back. I suggest playing the basic and iridescent killers first to learn what you prefer in your playstyle before unlocking these. Ooh. You know what? Let me actually put down also these. There's our IPs not related to Dead by Daylight. Are from other horror properties. That's not how you spell properties. Like these and games. If you like these characters or those characters. Hers. Nope. Characters. I always think it's an I. If you like those characters... I think that's good for enough. These killers are These killers are IPs not related to Dead by Daylight. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds right. They are from other horror properties like movies and other games. Yeah, that sounds fine. We'll do that. We'll go back to preview guide. We'll go back up to here. These killers are Dead by Daylight originals. Characters. With DBD lore. No, that's an SBS. DBD lore. And what do I put here? These characters are made with DVD. I don't like that. You know what? No, I'm not going to put it here. because then I would also have to put it into basics. I think just having arc cell killers here, these killers are and IPs. Also, I have to edit that. How does... I gotta... Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I just want it to be just nice and tight right there. Yeah, right there. That's fine. That looks good. That's as best as I'm gonna get that. And then we have other helpful things, list of terms and happenings, and then an afterwards of... I didn't have this before, but I thank you for reading this and help me do this and whatnot. I'm also probably, after a few more killers, going to link a playlist, because I am saving these streams for people that want to actually watch and like see these moments, because why not? All right. The item is awaiting analysis and is temporarily hidden until verified that it does not contain harmful content, i.e. links to websites that attempt to steal information. Well, don't worry. Don't worry, I won't be doing that. Alright. With that, How-To Killer for Beginners is set up for now. It's still a work in progress. It's still going to be added to after however many streams it takes me to do it. And I think we're good. So, I'm going to click Publish Guide. And we'll see how that goes. By the next time we do this, I may... I'm going to go back to edit. Guide content. There we go. I may have comments. I might have suggestions. I might have people yelling at me that I got everything completely wrong. I don't know. But it's out there. So if you want to go check it out, go look for it when it, gets unprivated or whatever after it's done. More, obviously, Dead by Daylight's going to be going on here. I'm going to switch back over to Nurse and what we've been doing here. And I think after that now, it's been 3 hours. The guide's now live. I think we're gonna call it there for today. I feel pretty good about that.